The other thing that I wanted to say, we need more time, is could we maybe just talk to the insect people? If they have some insights, and if they could help us, giving us more time to kind of figure this out.
You guys can see the markings on his skin, or perhaps something that you are wearing. It is evident that you are, especially because Zort comes from your own home area. It's very evident that you have a high standing with the cult of the half-snake folk. So it's the cult of your own people, but also the cult of the open way, which is the it's one of the pantheon gods in the same group that the buried dead and the Hawkseers are in, which is a very exchange and flow and find a way and make a deal and set up a new arrangement kind of cult. Think of it as the explorer merchants or the travelers of water. And so everything that Ikindu just said was textbook open way cult thinking. There's got to be a way for different people to come together. There's got to be a different way for this to be an advantageous situation. We're just missing it. That's very open way. So that's kind of cool. That kind of expressing a religious point of view as well as just a good tactic.
Yeah, and I try to also have an open mind of, they summed it because of reason. We should probably figure out the reason before we just destroy it. We need to figure out as much as we need to. And my belief is that insect people probably know more than we believe. So we should try to open a discourse between our group and them.
Oh yeah, anybody want to talk to them again?
I thought they made perfectly good sense. I like playing with insect people.
I only understood one thing that they wanted to tell us. Get out.
Yep. They weren't exactly unfair or unwelcoming, but I think a discourse with them and any philosophical exchange is not really what we can hope for.
It doesn't need to be a philosophical question. It could just be if we help you, we can help you back.
I doubt they see anything we can help. Sorry.
Yeah. What's that?
I got one of their people's blood in my water bottle. I don't think they...
Well, it would be a good idea not to show it.
It's an interesting idea. So I think that the group of you can talk about these different things. So...
The one thing we do not have is time, and I do doubt that we get much more time.
One thing that is also for you guys to consider is that Skava has discovered that initiation and elevation in a religion in quiet and peaceful times usually is done with a lot of planning and negotiation and preparation. And in other times of crisis, it can happen a little bit less formally.
Yes.
So it's possible that although Jala is envisioning a priestess process a lot like what she has seen, which is like for her cult is like a doctoral dissertation. You have series of tests and series of projects and series of examinations and presentations. And then you take a break. Everybody takes a week off. And then we come back the next holy day. That's what Jala is thinking about when she talks about this is going to take a year. And then you get all the initiates to build, the little altar that we need. She has a little plan in her head architecturally.
I may want to take her aside.
Right. and
I don't have to tell her everything to scare her off.
Mhm.
But I may want to tell her there is an emergency procedure, and I'm sure there is even in her religion.
Mhm. Yeah, the
As
battlefield
I
promotion.
remember,
The battlefield promotion to priest is not unheard of historically.
as I remember, she actually tried to get there the fast line once before, and it may be worth trying it again.
Okay, so there is quite a that's an interesting point, actually, in terms of the timing. Urko, you have just learned that some of the alchemical material was recovered from the tower. So therefore, you may actually have materials. And remember the understanding, Ikindu, that you have been seeking to figure out and you are not really getting there?
Mm-hmm.
One thing Vang was not wrong about. Urko and Jala are pretty smart. Give them a few pages and they're like, okay, let me tell you about this.
Okay, I guess we'll have a study group then.
Yeah,
I'm showing them my materials, asking them their knowledge.
I think you rather should be sharing your knowledge, since Urko and Jal is suspicious of you, instead of asking us for ours.
Okay, I'll give my information.
And I would like to add, when I spoke to everyone, especially Skava, about what happened in the tower, I also told everyone openly about my suspicion that I was suspicious of. So everyone is
excellent
aware of everything.
Yeah, but I'm just pointing out, I told Sorge the truth.
Right. Yes, you did.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's true. So everybody is getting along a little better and realizing that there is some hope and chance here. So my question is whether we are going to play. I know it wasn't really a lot of fighting, and you end up with crap skill. Everybody pick some skills to roll, for God's sake. Help me
out. I've already succeeded of tasting, so
yes, you did.
Maybe making some potions.
Yes,
would be a good idea for me.
You have that's true, and you have three kinds of. You are broadly trained, although you are not an expert. One of the kinds of potions you can that you can make affect the mind.
Yeah.
Other kinds of potions you make can affect the body, like poisons and healing and things like that, medical things. And then a third kind affects materials. So you can destroy materials or make materials or change their properties.
Oh.
That's what materials is. And so you are able to mess with some of the things you have, I think, if you want to.
Okay. Do I need the smith thing?
There's plenty of things you need, but you can acquire them. You will probably need some fluids and some materials, means of heat.
Okay.
The right
then
kind of container.
Of course, I explained it to the group.
Yeah.
I have the materials, but I need more. I didn't get everything.
Tell me what you need. I may be able to fix that.
If it's botanical, then I don't think the woodswoman is going to have any problem with that.
Okay.
If it isn't, I may employ my friends again.
Mika, this isn't intended to be hard. I'm just being a little bit colorful about how you do things.
I didn't hear you. It was kind of like...
Sorry. What I'm telling you now is not to make it hard or to put up obstacles. I am just letting you know the fun things that it involves.
Okay.
I think that sounds smart.
Yeah, of course.
You should try that.
Every help I can get is appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of need to taste it, though.
Well, tell me what you have in mind to make. Are you going to make something like duplicating something that was used to make the giant? Are you going to try to make something that counteracts it, for example? Something like that.
Well, then I say what I could do. I could make another golem, probably with these and with Jala's help, or we could destroy it. What do you, as a group, think the best of the choices would be?
I don't think we should be making another one. I think we should focus on destroying this one.
Is
Also,
the other golem going to make the same things?
Right.
Being needs sacrifices and such?
But that's the thing. We don't really know if it requires sacrifices, because...
Yeah, that picture, that part of the story seems to be missing from the notes.
Ooh.
That's why me and Jala need to study and maybe see if we can go back to the ruins and fetch, get hold of some more notes.
Could I help you with that,
possible.
maybe?
As long as you drop that idea of making another one.
Yeah.
I was just saying what I could do.
And I would also like to know what kind of knowledge Jala and Urko got from Isa, well, that character, Mika's character, from telling us what he knows, something useful for maybe gaining our trust.
Only that the materials involved are extremely powerful and extremely dangerous, and also that the to use them to make something would require incredible amounts of expertise and time. But to use them to destroy something would actually be quite simple.
Okay.
So it's a little bit like having a high explosive. You could use the energy in it very constructively if you set it up very carefully with the right place, the right time, the right preparation, everything. But if you just want to blow shit up, then you can do it right now.
Okay. Does Mirajela know if we can just blow this thing up?
Well, who knows? That's what your investigations would have to do.
Yeah.
But yes, what he has recovered suggests that there is that potential.
Okay.
Didn't
I share it with you?
Well,
that
yes,
information?
That's correct.
Okay.
But Sandra is using me as kind of a informational filter to make sure of what Urko understands.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of the collective subconscious for the group, I guess.
We are the Borg.
Yes.
So now, I am sorry to say that I don't have too much else planned for you today, except unless we want to meet the giant, which could have happened tonight. I was ready.
No. We want to explore that ruin a little bit more, I think. I want to go there because I'm not really finished with trying to figure out what happened that night to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's double check.
Not what went wrong. I am pretty sure I understood what went wrong, but why I could sense the changes in the tower.
Right.